Okay, I want to do a quick tip on tying a loop knot. What I got here, I wanted to go big so everybody could see it. This stuff here is actually called sinew. What I did, I took a coat hanger and kind of made it like a Zedo's uh, jig head. Of course, here would be your lead, and then your little screw eye coming out. So what I'm going to do is show y'all how to tie a loop knot. First of all, we're going to take this sinew, push it through what would be the screw eye of a jig head, like so, if you cooperate. This sinew ain't the best to show you, and we're going to pretend that this extra line here is going back to our rod. So what we have here is two lines. Alright, one of course that we've got cut off, and then one going back to our rod. What you're going to do is you're going to bring these two together. So you got two here like this. You're going to bring these two together, take two fingers and hold it here. Now you've got this dangling down here. You're going to come in the middle, pinch these two together, and bring it down like so towards your jig head. You want to take your finger and put all four strings together now. Now you've created a loop. You want to wrap this around your fingers about 5 to 6 times. We're going to do about 4 to 5 just to give a little quick preview. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do 4, but if this is fishing line and you're fishing, you want to do 5 to 6. Now you want to take your jig head, you want to pretend this is a Zedo's, you want to run it through that loop that you just made. Okay, get it all the way through there. And this here that you've got, your loop that you made, you want to hang on to these two strands up here and pull this down now towards your screw eye, like so. This sinew, don't want to see it working down. That's what you want to do. Of course, if this was fishing line, it would do a whole lot better. But I'm going to show you with fishing line here in a minute. But 4-pound test line is so hard to show you. We're going to work this down. Golly, this stuff don't want to cooperate. We're going to work this down. Come on, work down. Just keep on going. Eventually, what's going to happen, you're going to come down to the end to where you can't work it no more, because you're going to have it up against your finger like so. So what do? You done pinched it down till it's hitting your finger. Well, when it gets down your finger, what I like to do to get it even closer to my screw eye is take my fingers, hold it with my fingers, and just keep pushing it down like so. And then what you end up with is a loop knot. As you can see by looking at it, you still have your knot here, a little bit of a gap, and then your jig head, and you got that play. Now all you got to do is cut off your tag end. You definitely don't want to cut your main line. I've done that before. So your little tag end here that's dangling, you want to get a pair of scissors. Hope this turns out good. Get a pair of scissors, cut your tag end off to where you got it now. Your loop knot, your main line, and I like to, if this is fishing line, I like to leave maybe 1/8 to 3/16. And this is free now for tight lining or I like to do this on my big pop bars with that loop knot. Now I'm going to show you on monofilament, which is a whole lot harder because you're not going to see that 4-pound test line. So what I got here, I got my rod and reel back here. And I'm going to show you this, and it's going to be hard. I'm trying to get it in better view. You got your 4-pound test line, which is so hard to see. Now, I've got an actual Zedoos jig head. What you're going to do is you're going to run this through your eye right here. And I know it's hard to see that. That's why I wanted to use that other stuff. I'm going to run it through your eye like so. Now I'm going to have to get some more line off of this reel because this ain't enough to work with. Bear with me. Okay. Just release the spool. Now, once I run it through my screw eye, I've got my main line here, my tag in here. Now, dealing with monofilament, you want to make sure you use enough line. I know the rest of it's down here. You got your main line, you got your cut line. Again, take these two pieces, pull them together like this. You're going to take two fingers and hold these two lines up here, like so. Come down close to your jig head. Now you're going to be holding 4 strands. Now you've got that loop again. Alright, keeping these fingers in that loop, twist around 5 to 6 times. We're going to do 5 to 6 times since we're using monofilament, and this stuff will cooperate better. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now take your jig head, push it through that, take it through that loop like I shown you on that other stuff. Now let go of that one piece and hold on to your 2 up here. Don't let them go. Now start working this down, this loop down towards your jig head like so. Okay, of course I've got 3 and I'm going to narrow them down to 2 and 1. You can see that working down. You're just going to hold this and twist and pull that down. Keep on pulling it down. You can let go of this tag in now because you've got all this to play with now, and you've got it narrowed down to your finger. Now I know what you're saying, well, what do? I've got that knot and that loop up against my finger. Again, at some point when it gets to there, sometimes I'll use my pinky because I can draw it down smaller. Once you get it down to here, you got that loop, start taking your finger and your thumb and working that up. Take that knot and push it up toward your screw eye like so. Push it up as far as you can get it, or try to. And then you got your loop knot. You can work it back and forth, you can get a tighter knot, but there it is right there. And you still have that play from your loop knot. As you can see, I'm going to draw it a little closer. You see that your main line, a little bit of a gap right there, and then your actual knot. You can see that's got play. You got a little bit of a gap. It's not too much of a gap, so if I pull this down, it's not interfering with my hook. Okay, now that's about a little over 1/16 inch from my screw eye. That's good. So that'll give that play and that jig head when you tight line or top water fishing or whatever. But that is the loop knot. Now make sure again you cut off your tag end. You don't want to cut off that main line, you want to cut off your tag end. So again, cut off that tag end, and again leave, I like to leave about maybe 1/8 to 3/16 maybe at the most. Just whatever you do, make sure that you don't this 4-pound test line, it's hard to see, believe you me. I'm gonna make sure I had the right one. Now if I just get it to cooperate, cut it off first, and then I'll worry about getting it closer. But that's it right there. The loop knot. Hope you'll give that a try. That'll definitely help tight lining, top water fishing. That's the key to your tight line. See it dangling there? You just got that play in there. That's what you want. That play when you tight line, when you're shaking that rod. If you putting the Berkley Gulp minnow on this, which that's Jackie Hodges Zeedo's Berkley Gulp head, that's what you need. Believe you me, I've tied it straight to the screw eye for over a year. Couldn't figure out why I was catching them. Nathan's right, you gotta have that loop knot. So there's the loop knot, and I hope you all pick something up from it and keep trying it. It took me several times to get it. Keep trying, don't never give up. And that's actually Jackie Hodges' sickle hook on his Berkley Gulp head, which is killer hooks in them. Hope you pick something up, keep trying it, and you will get it. Thank you all.